Let's hear it for the starting five of your Orlando Magic. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen Suggs. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, underneath in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now, here is Miller. Bridges kicks to Green. No good on the 3. Green against Wagner. Pass to Carter. Here's Suggs. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP.
Now here's Williams. Green deciding where to go with it. Down low. Bridges inside. Banchero's there. No good with the layup. Caldwell-Pope against Miller. Here's Suggs. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Ball. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Carter outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Miller. Williams sets a screen for Miller. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner outside. Suggs with the ball. He's covered by Ball. Carter with a screen on Ball. Here's Suggs. Connects from three-point range.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
Miller outside. Pass to Williams. Now Bridges. 5 on the clock. And here's Green outside. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. VA thanks. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Deep 2 from Ball. Orlando grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on the quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Caldwell Pope against Miller. Pass the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Green with a screen for Bridges. Clock at 6. Out to Miller. Puts up a 3. Charlotte again missing. Orlando leading by 4. Suggs with the ball. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Watch the screen. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Williams. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And now, please welcome 407.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Okogie comes in for Josh Green. Smith checked in for Miller. And it's Seth Curry in for Ball. Now here's Anthony to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
Curry passes to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Diabate. No good on the shot. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He's off on the first. Banchero's checked in for Wagner. Charlotte also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Bridges. And Ball subbed in for Josh Okogie. That's off as well, so he misses both. Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Smith with a floater.
On defense, Isaac uses his length well. The shooter really has a tough time escaping his presence.
Here's the teardrop. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Pass to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Such a nice looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Ball fires from way out. He got it!
Oh,
Man, oh man, oh, what a shot!
What range!
What a shot! Goodness!
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got Curry. Smith is out there with ball. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4. And the officials will call the illegal shooting right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Hornets trail by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. Nurkic setting the pick for Ball. Pass to Diabate. Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. Curry. Rebounded by Isaac.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Jack went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Hornets trail by 6. Ball dishes to Curry. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Inside. The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Magic shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Like the pass to be Thompson. Anthony against Smith. Banchero, a screen on Smith to the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, it's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Oh, sit down. Show us those moves. We have an answer.
Changing it up here. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Here's Williams, still without a basket. Miller kicks to ball. Nails the baby hook.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now, here's Suggs. A floater. Williams with the block. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Caldwell Pope comes in for Black. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Smith. Both free throws good from Suggs.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Ball up top. He's covered by Suggs. Ball dishes to Green. Miller the pass to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Orlando leading by 8. Banchero right side. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep during the second. Miller surveying the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
First one falls for him.
And Miller reminds some of a young Paul George, a 6'9" athletic forward with great upside.
Both free throws good for Miller. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Right wing. Here's Banchero. That one's not going to go. Bridges with some nice defense. Ball, the pass to Williams. They kick it out to Green. And here is Bridges. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Carter with a screen on Miller. Carter outside. Banchero outside. Carter with the screen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 5-point game. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get loud, fans. Out the court is your hype squad. All Okay, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans.
Helga Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. The Hornets also with a sub. Smith checked in for Ball. .132 left in the first half of the game. Bridges outside. Pass to Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Hornets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green. 1:22 left in the first half. Wagner outside. Suggs looking around. Back to Wagner. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Miller against Caldwell Pope. Miller the pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Nice selfless play by Miller. The rookie sharing the wealth out there.
Orlando leading. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down low.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Suggs with the ball. Williams picks him up. Wagner outside. He gets it in there. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
That's a 2 from he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Magic out in front, up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Orlando now. The lead is 2. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now, here's Bridges. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Well, Orlando shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Wagner passes to Banchero. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Now, here's Ball. He has 7. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 5. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Bridges misses.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Banchero with the screen. Off target with his 3. Hornets trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Banchero outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Mark Williams. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And the first one drops.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Both free throws good from Banchero. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here they come, Magic fans. Score 407.
Here's Ball. 10 points for him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels in using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for one.
And that one misses.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Now, here's Wagner. Sinks the three-pointer. Wagner's got 5.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And Ball gets double-teamed. There's Miller with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
Asserting himself at the arc now. The rookie Miller with the answer.
Bridges against Banchero. Carter with a screen on Bridges to the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Hornets trail by 3. Ball dishes to Williams. Pass to Miller. Outside, Green. Now Bridges. Miller kicks to Bridges. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banchero outside. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 5-point Magic lead.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues Clark to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And so Green will bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 5. Bridges misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Green after the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. A fadeaway. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Green. Bridges has got 5.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot at 15 to 19-foot range.
Carter with a screen on Bridges. Banchero passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
From Paolo Banchero.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball dishes to Williams. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic LU jam.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Banchero against Bridges. To the paint. And it's Carter missing. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Suggs. Caldwell-Pope outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Banchero. 5 to shoot. There's Wagner with the 3. That shot no good. Caldwell-Pope against Miller. Now, here's Bridges. Over in the corner, Green for the tie. No good that time. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
All right, Magic fans, let me hear you.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball is out there with Smith. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Curry. And it's Diabate in at the power forward. Magic leading by 3. Here's Anthony. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
First free throw is good.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 5. Nurkic a screen on Anthony. Pass to Smith. He takes it in over Harris. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Magic shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Anthony on the wing. Stolen by Ball. And they're on the break. Up the floor. Smith with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Ball against Anthony. Smith outside. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
All showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Back the pass to Anthony. The Hornets pull it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Ball. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Harris. Here are the Magic now. Like the pass to Bitadze. Ball against Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Let's get up and make some noise. It's your 407.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Black. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Harris. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Cole Anthony. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Ball finds Green. Back to Ball. Shot on the wing. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Wagner. Pass to Carter. At the top of the key, Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Bridges dishes to Green. Misses the baby hook.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Shoots. And right on target with the switch. And the Magic lead by 4. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Williams, a screen on Suggs. There's Ball with the 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Boy, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Ball no good. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Wagner. Got it. Good job on the low post. And it's 9 points for Franz Wagner.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Now here's Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Bridges outside. No good from outside. Wagner against Green. That one goes. Count it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here's Ball. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big league situation.
Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
LaMelo Ball. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Miller from past the arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Pass to Suggs. It's stolen by Green. So the Magic win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Wendell. A big performance on the boards tonight. Did you expect to dominate like that coming into the game?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to come out, help my team any way I could. So, rebounds or not, I did what I had to do to help the team win.
You were a big part of it tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.